following program provides an overview of hand and power tools used by Pacific Bell. Before we begin, keep these work safety precautions and instructions in mind. No job is so important that we cannot take the time to do it safely. Always keep your work area clean. Dress properly and wear safety glasses. If possible, secure work with clamps or vice grips. Transport electrical tools in the off position to prevent unintentional starting. Stay alert and guard against electrical shock. Always be sure you have a firm footing. Only use tools that have been provided by Pacific Bell. Screwdrivers. Always choose a screwdriver of the appropriate size to increase stability and reduce the chances of slippage. The handle should be smooth, not split or cracked. The shank must be tight in the handle and not bent. If the blade is broken, replace the tool. Automatic hand drill. The automatic hand drill or Yankee drill should be checked for ease of operation. To keep it working smoothly, light machine oil should be applied. Note that the handle also houses the bits. Check the bit for sharpness and to see if it's been bent. When using the drill, use only enough pressure to bore the hole. Keep your free hand away from the bit and keep the drill at a right angle with the surface. Always store the bits in the handle where they can't cause injury or become damaged. Large side cutters and diagonal cutters. Check the jaws of your large side cutter or diagonal cutters for alignment and ease of operation. Inspect both sides of the edges for burrs or deep nicks. Hold the closed large side cutters or diagonals up to the light. This will show any deep nicks in the cutting edges. When you cut wire, always cut with the V away from your body. When you cut wire, keep the ends away from your face. Likewise, when you strip wire, move the tool away from your body. Long-nosed pliers. When inspecting long-nosed pliers, make sure the tips are aligned and that they work freely. The nose end should not be bent. Examine the serration for wear or residue. Position yourself so that the pull force is away from your body, especially your face. Never work at face level. Hammers. Hammers come in a number of different types for different jobs. They're one of the most common tools and also one of the most abused. The head of the hammer should be checked for chips or cracks. The wedge should be flush, keeping the head tight on the handle. Check the handle for cracks or splits, particularly near the head. Never wrap tape on the handle, which could hide cracks. Hammer heads are made of different hardnesses for a variety of tasks. Check your local practices to make sure your hammer is the right tool for the job. Power drills. When operating a Makita power drill or similar battery-powered drill, be aware that the tool is always in an operating condition because it does not have to be plugged into an electrical outlet. The Makita starts and stops using trigger action. If the drill is in the on position, there's the possibility of unintentional operation which could result in injury. Always carry the drill in the off position. When drilling into walls, floors, or wherever live electrical wires may be encountered, do not touch any metal parts of the tool. Hold the tool only by the insulated grasping surfaces to prevent electrical shock. When installing or removing driver bits or the drill bit, the Makita should be off and the battery removed before installing or removing the bit. Place the bit in the chuck as far as it will go. Hold the ring firmly and turn the sleeve clockwise to tighten the chuck. Use a guide to obtain the best results when drilling in wood. When drilling into metal, use a hammer and center punch at the point to be drilled. A stuck bit can be removed simply by reversing the rotation. To change the speed, turn the speed change knob so that the arrow of the desired speed on the knob is aligned with the references arrow on the tool body. If the speed change knob does not turn easily, switch on the tool and turn the knob again while the tool is running without a load. The fastening torque can be adjusted in 6 stages by turning the adjusting ring so that the pointer on the adjusting ring points to a number on the tool body. The fastening torque is at minimum when the pointer points to the number 1 and maximum when it points to the drill bit marking. The clutch will slip at varying torque levels when the pointer is set at the numbers 1 through 5. The clutch is designed to not slip at the drill bit marking. Snips. Before using snips, check the blades to see if they're sprung and if they operate smoothly. Check the edges, look for nicks or burrs. When you use them, keep your free hand away from the blades. This tool can also be dressed with a file or stone. They should be kept in a sheath when not in use. Sheath knife. Before using a sheath knife, Put on a pair of mesh gloves designed to prevent injury from knives or other sharp edges. The edge of the knife should be inspected for burrs or nicks. To maintain the edge, use a file or stone and hold the knife against a stable object. File away from the edge to prevent injury. Always cut away from yourself and never cut anything on your leg or your lap. Store the knife in a sheath when not in use. Electrically powered tools. To test an ohm meter, touch the two leads of the meter together and a full-scale deflection should be noted. To test for continuity from tool to ground wire, attach one lead to the ground and touch the other to the case. Never remove the ground prong. Touch the lead to the case of the tool. The ohm meter should produce a full-scale deflection. Touch the lead to the chuck and look for the same reading. Check the other wires. Attach a lead to one side of the plug and touch the case with the other. Operate the switches while watching the ohm meter. There shouldn't be any deflection as you operate the switches. Move the clip to the chuck and repeat the test. Now test the other wire. These tests will check for crosses with the case. Extension cords. Check extension cord plugs before using to see that they're firmly attached with no evidence of damage. Check the cord for any cuts or abrasions. Do not use a cord with taped repairs. Never remove the ground prong from an extension cord. When using a double insulated tool, the tool should be clearly marked on the case, and it should come equipped with a two-pronged plug.